Good evening, I'm Matt Woodman. This is CTV News at 5. Tonight, strong and free, the province changing Alberta's license plate design and slogan. Bargaining over billions, the latest on the negotiations between the teachers' union and the province. And intercepting students, high school football players spending their downtime with the Edmonton Elks.
CTV Edmonton, local breaking news with Matt Woodman.
New Alberta license plates are on the way, and you can vote for your favorite. While the new design is up in the air, the province has decided on a slogan, swapping out Wild Rose Country for Strong and Free. CTV's Jeremy Thompson joins us from the legislature grounds this evening with more on this story tonight. So, Jer, why is the government making this change now?
Well, yeah, Matt, from the teachers' strike to ongoing struggles with ambulance and emergency room access to a new report into allegations of corruption at AHS when it comes to contracts, there are plenty of pressing issues in Alberta right now. While the opposition calls the license plate announcement a distraction, the Premier says her government can handle multiple files at once. Plus, Smith says this change was long overdue. Red digits on a white background. Alberta plates with the slogan Wild Rose Country have been around since the early 80s. The province says it's time for a rebrand.
I really like our current license plate, but I think we can all agree it needs a refresh.
The government has come up with 8 designs for Albertans to choose from. Voting is already active on alberta.ca, and a winner will be crowned in mid-November. Albertans can choose the style, but the slogan is solidified. The new slogan is going to say, strong and free.
No, we're not American. That's more American. There's nothing wrong with our plates now.
I think it maybe leans into a little of the separation thing with the strong and free, which I don't love. I also think, why do you need to change this? Change something that matters.
Well, the phrase strong and free is Alberta's motto, even written in Latin on the coat of arms. Political scientist Laurie Williams says it has political connotations.
This is a phrase, at least in Alberta, that is associated with conservatism, with certain kinds of conservatives, and particularly with the United Conservative Party.
The UCP uses the slogan on its website and even has a strong and free club for major donors.
This is neutral language. This is in the national anthem. This is mentioned in speeches from every person from every political stripe.
The license plate announcement comes amid a teacher's strike, ongoing struggles in the healthcare system, and a looming report on the AHS contract controversy the NDP has labeled the corrupt care scandal.
The Premier talked to us about license plates, a burning issue, an issue that every Albertan has been craving for change. Come on. Not a single Albertan asked for this.
I don't expect each minister to stop what they're doing in their portfolio when there's important things going on. I can do more than one thing, and the minister can do as well.
And when it comes to the license plate designs, a winning design will be chosen in mid-November after a few rounds of voting where the least popular designs are eliminated one after another, or sort of half at a time. The Minister of Service, Dale Nally, says that this changeover, this design work, cost the government between about $25,000 and $50,000, which he says his ministry's budget is absorbing. And some good news for Albertans who want to keep using the Wild Rose Country plates. The government says you can keep using your existing plates, even when these new ones become available in 2026, provided those existing plates are in good condition. Matt?
All right, Jeremy Thompson with all the details outside of the legislature tonight. Thank you. The Alberta Teachers Association has put forward a new contract proposal that would cost an additional $2 billion.
The $2.6 billion deal that we'd agreed to before the strike, by the end of the deal, that would have Alberta teachers as the highest in Western Canada after taxes. So we know it's competitive, especially looking at Ontario West, where we have a lot of labor mobility. But Alberta can't afford to be an outlier. I've been clear about that.
The province and the ATA met with a mediator yesterday. The province says the ATA and its members need to come to a clear, concrete solution that is, quote, rooted in reality.
You want reality? Go look at our classrooms across this province. You want reality? Look at the overcrowded classrooms we have. Look at the students who don't have their needs met. Look at teachers who are teaching classrooms in boot rooms, in hallways, on stages of gyms.
Both sides expect to resume talks later this week. Teachers across the province have been on strike since last Monday. The Health Sciences Association of Alberta says it's ready to negotiate a new deal with AHS, but meetings are getting delayed. HSAA represents nearly 30,000 healthcare workers across more than 200 disciplines in the province, including paramedics, pharmacists, and mental health counselors. Last month, members rejected a proposal from Alberta Health Services and are waiting to return to the bargaining table. The union's vice president says strike action is still a possibility.
We are prepared. But honestly, I think we have to look at, we're healthcare professionals. We don't want to have to go on strike. We care about caring for our patients. That's why we go into these professions.
HSAA says the next meeting has been pushed to November because someone from AHS is on vacation. We have asked the province about the reason for the delay and are waiting to hear back. A man in the United States has been sentenced for the PowerSchool data breach earlier this year that affected 2 local school boards. PowerSchool is an online tool used by some boards to communicate with parents and collect school fees. St. Albert Public Schools and Edmonton Catholic Schools said they were part of the data breach. Student information affected included personal details, addresses, and phone numbers. PowerSchool paid a ransom to ensure the data was deleted, but the extortion continued. A man from Massachusetts has now admitted to the hack. He's been sentenced to 4 years in prison. Alberta's Information and Privacy Commissioner is also investigating the breach. One of Edmonton's most iconic buildings is about to undergo a multi-million-dollar renovation. The Butterdome was built in 1983 for the World Universiade Games, coinciding with the school's 75th anniversary. The university's manager of campus architecture says the building's envelope is failing. That includes the building's foundation, walls, roof, windows, and doors. The university says leaks may worsen unless the exterior is renovated, which could include a new look.
We're going to look to maybe tie a little bit more into context, a little more into brand, and we are going to look to do things that will make it more transparent so you can see in, so that some daylight can get in, so it doesn't feel like a 1980s field house, but more like a recreation facility and a kind of a cultural gathering spot for the city.
The provincial government is footing the $27 million bill for the repairs. The U of A is hoping to begin construction in the spring. Edmonton is now home to a world-class velodrome. The city's elite cycling community says the new track is a game changer for the sport in North America. As CTV's Connor Hogg found out, local athletes are excited to test out the new track.
Mere minutes after the ribbon is cut, Leduc athlete Adam Ritchie isn't waiting any longer to test drive Edmonton's new state-of-the-art velodrome.
This is amazing. It's like butter. It feels like you're on a motorbike, to be honest. You get nervous, you can't really feel your legs if you're pushing hard, and you just fly around.
The track's distinctive architecture offers a unique view while riding, no matter what kind of bike you're on.
Most of the velodromes that you go in, they're very closed off. You feel caged up. This is you're out in the open.
Other cyclists say the visibility of this velodrome to those visiting Coronation Park will be key to growing the sport.
Oh, my son is swimming, so I'm going to ride the bike while he's swimming. Or we have a family pass. We're going to come use the facility, and we're going to try cycling first.
Olympian Tara Whitten had to travel to the U.S. to train for winter qualifiers, while Edmonton's outdoor Argyle velodrome was covered in snow.
It was a big expense, obviously, to live and train in a different country and be away from family. If I was training here, I could have easily stayed in courses at U of A and continued to train at a high level.
I'm so happy for them that they get this opportunity, and you just see their smiles, the ones that just came off it, they're ear to ear.
This is it's gonna close the difference between me and the other riders that I race. It's gonna make a huge difference.
The Coronation Park Sports and Recreation Center opens early next year, giving more people the chance to ride the curve like Ritchie year-round. Connor Hogg, CTV News, Edmonton.
Josh, I feel like Mother Nature's had me going in circles lately. It was warm, and suddenly it was cold this week, and it's warming back up again.
Yeah, 15 degrees for a daytime high today. A couple of degrees warmer than the forecast. We were thinking 13 for a high. We're at 14 in downtown Edmonton right now. 13's off to the south and in Elk Island and at Stony Plain right now. But 15.4 for the daytime high, so 4 degrees warmer than average, 11 degrees the average daytime high. And we started the day just below the freezing mark, -1 in the city. Average low for this time of year is +1. Here's what it looks like outside right now with the CTV drone. Lots of sunshine this morning, and then this afternoon, we've had a bit of cloud cover slide through. We'll show you that on the satellite map in a second. There's really nothing significant going on with those clouds, and they are still allowing a good amount of sunshine to break through. They should be out of here, I think, by early this evening. That's a nice shot, and so is this one. Chris Ratzlaff was off to a seminar in Alaska and caught this shot of the aurora. That is spectacular. Well done, Mr. Ratzlaff, catching the aurora over Alaska. There's that cloud cover sliding through. You can see the clearing in behind it, and that's what we'll get into overnight tonight and for at least the first half of the day tomorrow. I think we'll be around 6, 7 degrees at 9 o'clock tonight, dropping to about -1 or -2 again tomorrow morning. Sunny for the first half of the day, and then in the afternoon, cloud cover will start to increase. We'll get to about 16 or 17 for a daytime high tomorrow, so a couple of degrees warmer than today. And then a chance of a shower tomorrow evening and a little bit of a cool down for Friday and the weekend. We'll take a closer look at that in just a few minutes.
All right, Josh, thank you. Coming up next on CTV News, From the Heart, how the father of some wrestling icons is being honored in Alberta.
Took a lot of pride in the fact that he was an immovable object most of the time.
Programming brought to you by James H. Brown Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters of injury law.
Thursday on Your Morning, a new summit focused on making early education more inclusive. And we talked to the director of a chilling new film, Influencers, now showing in our city.
Your Morning Edmonton, weekdays.
To you by James H. Brown Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters of injury law.
You're watching CTV News at 5.
The Edmonton Elks are hosting a free football camp for high school players, sidelined by the teacher strike. As CTV's Miriam Valdez-Carletti reports, it's a chance for the students to keep their momentum going while learning from the best.
And go, 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 go. That's it.
The Edmonton Elks are keeping these high school football players busy during the provincial teachers strike.
We really just didn't want to see them sitting around for two weeks or so and then having to go back and jump back into games immediately.
Enrollment for the free camp filled up within hours. 140 students made it onto the field, with 43 others on the wait list.
It just goes to show the passion this community has for the sport. We're really here just to get the work in. I wouldn't care if we were doing it in the parking lot. We just want to get these kids better at the game.
Getting to learn from the pros at Commonwealth will help these promising players take a step forward.
It's been my dream ever since I was little. Ever since I was 5 years old, I've been training to be a pro football player. I love being coached by the professionals. They're amazing people.
It's a great opportunity, and I love that, and I'm really appreciative of what they're doing for us.
Edmonton Elks wide receiver Stephen Dunbar says he sympathizes with the players being away from their home fields.
I ain't gonna lie, as a kid, especially these guys' age, football was my entire life, so I would be pretty upset.
Dunbar says the strike is a life lesson that can help the students through their future careers on the field.
It's not gonna be the last time things happen, especially around football. It's, unexpected circumstances happen, so you just gotta kind of make the most of it.
They gotta compete in every aspect of life, and football's just one avenue they get to do it.
The Elks are hosting this training camp until the end of the month. Miriam Valdez-Carletti, CTV News, Edmonton.
A wrestling pioneer from Alberta is being honored with a bridge named after him. Today, the Elbow River Bridge on Highway 8 in Calgary became the Stu Hart Bridge. The family patriarch put Stampede Wrestling on the map. Hart Mansion also became the training ground for the legendary family of wrestlers, including WWF star Bret the Hitman Hart.
I think it's so fitting that it's a bridge that's named after him, because he was such a strong, solid tank of a man. He was He was a boulder that just never budged and was took a lot of pride in the fact that he was an immovable object most of the time.
Stu Hart died in 2003. Still to come tonight on CTV News, a company using AI and robotics to build homes is expanding in Alberta.
We don't tell them what their design is, they just bring their design.
Buy one, get one free suit sale worked out for us. They're not as close as I thought, but they're pretty close when you were standing over on the green screen.
No, that's good. That's why I had to go with a different tie.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just change it up.
Smart man. Blue tie.
Same size, too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I got mine at Oshkosh Bagosh. Yours was from Mr. Big and Tall. Take a look outside right now with the Action Furnace River Valley Skycam. Action Furnace, fixed right or it's free. 14 degrees, and actually, I just checked, 15.5 now for the daytime high. So we're going to round that up. A 16-degree day today. It should be about 16 or 17 again tomorrow. You get 16s and 17s right now in Peace River and Grand Prairie. Grand Prairie hit 18 degrees today. That's 10 degrees above average, although it looks like the record is 23, so not even close to a record. 12 degrees in Fort McMurray right now, and 10s and 11s in Lloydminster and Red Deer. So this is actually, as we talked about yesterday, this is actually a bit of a warm front. There's warmer air behind this in northwestern Alberta that'll slide across the province. And then once that warmer air makes it south, there's actually a southerly flow tomorrow that should push it back into the Edmonton area. So the warm air is coming at us from a multitude of directions. That cloud cover, we're almost at the back edge of it. Should clear out here through the early to mid-evening hours. And we'll start tomorrow with some sunshine. There's that next low pressure system. So out ahead of it, yeah, nice warm southerly flow. There's your cloud cover. Chance of showers west and northwest through tomorrow afternoon. I don't think we get any of that tomorrow in the afternoon hours, but tomorrow evening, this is about 10, 11 o'clock, could see a few showers push through the Edmonton area. Much better chance to see that precipitation further to the north. In Fort McMurray, you're going to get some of that rain. High level, probably get some showers. Could even see some of that through the Cold Lake Bonnyville regions late tomorrow night. By Friday morning, we're on the backside of this low, so a mix of sun and cloud here in the Edmonton area, but a little bit of a cool down. Still above average, but not quite as warm as today and tomorrow. We'll be back into the 11 to 14 range for highs Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. -1 in Fort McMurray tomorrow morning. Should be about -4 in Grand Prairie. We'll bottom out about -1, -2 here in the city. Mid-teens across the northeast tomorrow. 12s and 13s with cloudy skies in Peace River, Grand Prairie. So big cool down from where you were today, especially in the high level. 8 degrees. 15 for Red Deer with mainly sunny skies and sunshine at about 13 in Lloydminster. There's your -1, -2 tomorrow morning. And then temperatures rising nicely. Your daytime high should come in about 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon in the 16 or 17 degree range. Don't forget, midnight Friday is the early bird prize deadline of the Mighty Millions Lottery. It's the Porsche and Paris early bird prize. You take the new Porsche 911 and trip to Paris or $200,000. Go to mightymillionslottery.com. 12 degrees on Friday, 13s in the forecast for Saturday, Sunday. I'm uncertain about this. Anywhere between like 10 and 15 for a high. Chance of showers, though, late Sunday, and that should bring in a little bit of a cool down from Monday and Tuesday back into the 9 or 10 range. But look at the long-range forecast. Has us back into the mid-teens by Thursday, Friday of next week. So the warmer weather is going nowhere.
All right, Josh, thank you. A company using artificial intelligence and robotics to build homes is now building on the success of its Edmonton facility. Promise Robotics is opening a 60,000 square foot warehouse in northeast Calgary. The company's proprietary platform allows prefabricated homes to be produced in a few weeks. It hopes this will help the city's housing crisis. The CEO estimates Calgary needs to build 9,000 homes each year beyond current output to restore affordability to pre-pandemic levels.
We actually work directly with the builders. We don't tell them what their design is. They just bring their design. That design is translated to our AI system, to robotic manufacturing system that is produced rapidly in a factory that is behind me, and then is shipped to the site for rapid assembly.
Homes built by Promise Robotics are already on the market. The company's first factory was built in Nisku earlier this year. New numbers show Edmonton's housing market is stabilizing and prices are up. Royal LePage's housing report shows inventory has increased over the last several months. It says the market has reached a balanced supply for the first time in 2 years. The average price of a home in Edmonton is up nearly 4.5% year over year. That puts the average price at about $476,000, while the average single-family detached home is around $527,000. Royal LePage says it expects prices to continue rising for the rest of the year. When we return on CTV News, a holiday head start. Charities and organizations already preparing for the Christmas crunch.
It could be anywhere from between 6,000 to 10,000 families that are in need in the city.
Programming brought to you by James H. Brown Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters of injury law.
Coming up on CTV News at 6, remembering Bruce Saville, the Edmonton philanthropist and former Oilers owner, has died. Also, an immigration inspection temporarily halts construction on Calgary's new events center. And how Edmonton's mayoral candidates would plan for our growing city. Each one has a vision for Edmonton's future and what the city can do to spur development. Those stories and more on CTV News at 6 with Jeff Hastings. With Thanksgiving now in the rearview mirror, a local organization is asking people to think about helping families in need ahead of Christmas. The Holiday Hamper campaign asks people to go grocery shopping for a family in need and deliver the hampers before Christmas. This is the 21st year for the campaign. During that time, it's gone from helping 35 families to more than 2,000. So far this year, 250 families have already signed up for help. The organization is still looking for more Edmontonians to become Holiday Hamper Elves, and they hope to be able to beat last year's number.
It would be great if we, shot to maybe get 2,200 or 2,500. But the reality is there's actually more than that are in need. We estimate it, depending on when we get the numbers, it could be anywhere from between 6,000 to 10,000 families that are in need in the city.
If you don't have time to fill a hamper, the organization accepts money, which will be used to buy turkeys or fish for families. The Edmonton Police Service will also be collecting food for people in need. This Friday, EPS members will be cramming their cruisers with non-perishable food items. The service is asking for your help donating food and toys at participating superstore locations. Police cars will be stationed outside the stores from 11 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon. The service says they're hoping to fill as many cars as possible with community donations. And that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Woodman. CTV News continues right now.